What's up everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in, I appreciate it. I want to go ahead and I want to basically show you all how I set up my CNC WE wireless tattoo machine. And the process is very straightforward, so I want to keep this video as short as possible. When I had purchased the bundle kit for this right here, and I'll go ahead and show you all a picture and put the link in the descriptions below. When I purchased the bundle kit, it came with these little pin bags. So what I typically use is what you see right here. I have the machine itself, the battery, this is the machine. I have a cartridge and some grip tape and a pin bag. I'm gonna go ahead and simply open up this right here. I'm gonna grab one of these pin bags and I'm gonna place it next to it. Just wanted to go ahead and show you all what they were. So I got all of this at the CNC website. Links will be in the description below. Dressing up the setup is rather simple. What I typically start, or where I start, is I always grab my needle, make sure everything's sterile, always glove up. I always put my needle into the machine and get my depth right. So before I do that, I need to assemble the machine. Assembling the WE machine is very easy. I'm just simply gonna put the battery on right here, as you can see, and kind of just let it go into place. So that way I don't throw it on there and break those prongs that are there. These prongs right here that I'm talking about, I don't want to damage those in any way, as you can see them. So I typically put the battery like this, and I place it down. I'm not sure if you saw that. Very slow, very nice. Now the machine is assembled. It is literally that easy. I'm gonna go ahead and find the needle depth. So I'm gonna place the cart in, fire the machine up, and then I'm gonna find where I want the needle depth to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. I like putting my needle way out there, so I'll probably put it like maybe right around here. So I'm not sure if you can see that there, it's probably too light. But that's my needle depth. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and go with. I like putting my needle way out there because I like working off just the tip of my needle. This machine, it feels really smooth right now, even running in my hand. No give. As you can see, there's no give at all. This thing is very nice. So after I get my depth right, I go ahead and carefully remove that. I put the needle back into the packet right here. And then I simply start wrapping it up. You can turn it off or you can leave it on. The choice is up to you. I typically just turn it off because I don't know when the tattoo session will start. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and just simply place the bag around the machine itself right here. Now you always need a barrier upon wrapping your machine. You want a barrier. Don't put just this around it and think that that's how you do it. You want a barrier. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and basically put the plastic bag around the machine. And as you can see, the whole, it doesn't interfere with the cart going in. So this is actually really nice, really convenient. I'm not sure if I'm off camera here, forgive me if I am. But yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of a snug fit, perfect fit. What I typically do from here is you can get a napkin, and I mentioned this in the CNC article that I had wrote, is I typically get my napkin and I fold it up into a rectangle, like so, to give me some more width around my grip, because I like bigger grips here. And then you can go ahead and wrap this around. I'm not gonna use any like sort of medical tape or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just simply use this specific napkin that I'm pulling the grip with. And this is why it's important to set the depth before, because once you set the needle depth, you're pretty much gonna use that for the tattoo. And then from that point forward, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and get the grip tape and simply start wrapping it. But on this part right here, right before, or right when I lay the grip down, the first layer around or so, I pull on that grip, as you can see right here. I'm pulling on it. And after about one or two, I let up. And just so that way it doesn't, let me actually pull some grip out. Just so that way it doesn't move around upon tattooing and I don't have any complications. And this is typically the way that I approach it each and every time. The process never changes. It's very straightforward here. And then at the end, I kind of just leave it like that, so that way it kind of builds up more of a grip. And that is how I do it. And my hand is kind of bigger, so as you can see, it overlaps right here. So for that, I go back with more grip tape and I Bear with me. So I go back on more grip tape and I wrap that around. I don't pull on this a lot. I don't pull on it at all, actually. And I use this as a cushion, so I let that grip build up, and as you can see, it built up pretty nice there. And that's essentially how I wrap my machine. There you go. It's very, very clean, very, very beautiful looking, even after being wrapped, especially if you wrap it, you know, with uniform like this, so to speak, uniform. Turn it back on. We are now literally ready to rock. We're ready to tattoo, and that is it. There is not much to it in terms of wrapping these style pins right here. Again, this approach can pretty much apply to any pin, but specific, I wanted to show you all how I wrap my CNC WE Tattoo Machine. It is a beautiful tattoo machine, truly wireless. If you're interested in learning more about this truly wireless tattoo machine, I'm gonna go ahead and leave some links in the description below for you to check out. Again, per usual, if I didn't touch base on anything that you may have wanted to know, or if you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop those in the comments down below, and I'm going to do my best to assist you in the best possible direction. If you're not, be sure to give me a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as I do have social media as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell as well for me, as I would genuinely appreciate your support. Thank you very much for tuning in. Y'all have a great day.